Hi traders, welcome to this mid-weekly market review by Trade Genius Group. We are catching up on some of the technicals this week. We already made a very insightful post yesterday on our blog. You can see that on our Forex daily signals at tradegeniusgroup.com. We spoke about the dollar yen and this major resistance. It hit the resistance at 110. We mentioned it a couple of weeks back as well. Obviously, the Japanese central bank came out this week and basically let participants know that the current weakness of the yen is having a negative effect on its domestic economy. Maybe it's good for exports, but it is negatively affecting other areas. And we did see, as a result of this, a strengthening of the yen and a sell-off on the dollar yen in the short term. So we want to look at that monthly chart in case this continues. Without further ado, guys, let's take a look at some of these technicals. We noticed some interesting divergence on the euro dollar and the USD JPY. You can see those pairs are moving on an intraday level, at least, at exact opposites to one another. I'm just showing you this now on the chart, and it's very interesting. You can be quite clever about that, guys. Those of you that know more advanced methods of using sort of intraday arbitrage strategies, you can use these to play each other off one another. Not too much else to say about these pairs. Obviously, the euro dollar hugely oversold, and so it's a well overdue pullback, at least for now. And everyone has 122 in sight if it should break the previous support at 125. Let's sort of move over now to the US dollar CAD. That's a really interesting pair. Let me just sort my chart out here for you guys. We've been looking at this dollar CAD for a while now. Obviously, it's also been strengthening. But in the short term, we've seen some weakening at what's called a double top, for those of you who already know. This is an hourly chart here we're showing you with a very firm range that offers potential drops. The upper level being at 1.112 and obviously the lower level just below 1.112. So you have there a range that you need to follow quite carefully on the hourly chart, and you can carry it through on the 4-hour chart as I'm showing you there, and basically trade according to those guidelines. It's also showing on a 4-hour chart a head and shoulders pattern. Here's the head, and there's the left shoulder and a potential right shoulder emerging now. So more confirmation of possible continued selling on the dollar CAD, which is in line with a well overdue dollar weakness that we need to see. Obviously, it's been hugely overbought, that US dollar, and a lot of people thinking that it's going to start to wear thin now for at least a short to medium term. And there you have finally that double top there on the daily USDCAD chart. I'm showing it to you here, the double top just at 1.127. You can see there that that's offering another reversal signal towards the downside, which has already started. So keep an eye on that, guys, and obviously if it breaks above that level, you know that it's going to continue. But if it stays below it, obviously it's offering you some nice short positions there. Still to come this week, obviously tonight's US dollar is going to be moved by the FOMC meeting minutes, and then of course tomorrow we have the Australia unemployment rates, and plus also in the UK we have bank rates and the MPC statement, which is huge for the cable, and Friday we have Canada's unemployment, which will affect that dollar CAD trade that we spoke about earlier. So have a great rest of the week, guys, and trade safe.